So we're really in Wellington with Jeff.
Jeff, it is, yes.
And George. So George, the house we can see behind you, that's your house.
That's right.
And this beautiful new fence, that's yours. And Jeff, there's you've played a big part in that. You're a builder. What's your business, Jeff?
Everson Home Improvements.
So you were doing some work here at the neighbours,
Yes.
right, isn't it?
Yeah.
And George popped out. You noticed him leaning on the wall, an old big brick wall that was there.
It was.
You
yes.
noticed it wobbling, ready to crush someone.
Yeah, very wobbly.
And you thought, hang on, that can't be doing, can you? So take us from there, buddy. What happened there?
Well, basically what happened was at the back there, where we put the new fencing for next door, we took the wobbly wall down and offered to put him a new fence panel in.
Yeah.
And then George come out and asked us if he could give us a quote to do the whole fencing for him, which we did. Then he had to have a sit down for 5 minutes, didn't you, George?
Sure.
Timber's very expensive at the minute, George.
Yeah. So we went away after we'd given him the price, and then he come back and he asked us if we could take it in 2 monthly payments, one month and one the other.
Was it? I thought really it was. You said take so much out of the first check, and then the second check
to stall it. But
basically.
Yeah, the long and short, Jeff, you realised he needs it done, but he ain't got a lot. You know, he's
so
struggling.
we offered to fit the fencing for free if he paid for the fencing.
Yeah.
So with going away from that, then I decided to put a Facebook ad on my Facebook page, and with that we've actually had MKM Building Supplies have donated the fencing, along with Maria Smith, who we've done work for. She donated cash towards it. Stuart, the electrician we use, he donated cash towards it, and myself and my company donated the rest of it to it. And
so your thinking was he's a war veteran.
Yep.
You know, he's done his time. He served us.
He served us in his time, and if it wasn't for people like George, we wouldn't be in the position we're in today.
Yeah.
And I just think, why not give some back?
So it's nice that you put the word out, and the community have really rallied together, haven't they?
Yeah, they have indeed, mate. Yeah.
So George, come on, let's get your word on this. What do you think then, George? It's a sign. There's still good people about, isn't there, George? You must,
hard to find.
Yeah.
But my God, I've got Jeff here, and really first class.
Yeah.
I can't fault it. And he'll be the only builder I'll ever ask for.
Yeah.
I can't
Thank you for that, George. Thank you.
And so does it kind of reaffirm your sense of community when you hear that all these different people have pulled in?
It quite surprises me.
Yeah.
It really is. It's quite amazing.
Because I mean, without going too much into your finances, if you're saying can I pay in instalments, you're not a man flush with cash. It's probably fair to say, are you?
No, I manage.
Yeah.
What we were going to do is, remember, pay what was it, about 500 odd, wasn't it?
Well, the actual job itself would have been about 980 quid.
That was it.
Yeah. So we were going to
pay. You were going to stagger it and pay bits by bits. Yeah. And what do you think of it, George? It looks fantastic, yeah?
Fantastic. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it would end up like this.
And we've also, as well, forgot to mention a chap that we've also did work for. He got in touch with us on Facebook, and he's actually offered to come out and paint his fence for free.
Has he? Fantastic. How about that, George?
Which we will be passing the number on to George.
Unbelievable.
So what were you in the services back in the day then, George?
36 years.
36 years in the services, yeah?
Yeah, and then when I retired, I seen an ad in the paper for somebody called an administrator for a place called a hospice.
Yeah.
I had no idea what a hospice was, but I applied. I was the only, all the candidates were from the health authority.
Yeah.
The questions they were asking me is beyond me. I said, what's the problem? You're looking for somebody to run something.
Yeah.
Got a call that afternoon. When could you start?
No way. Yeah.
And I was with the hospice for 6-7 years.
Which hospice was that, George?
It was originally the Shropshire Mid Wales, now the Severn Hospice.
Oh yeah, we know Severn Hospice well.
And that's when. Yeah, that was when they only had the first one.
Yeah.
They got the other one here.
So you've been serving the nation and then Shropshire as well.
Absolutely.
What do you think of these Shropshire folk then? Are they as generous as the Scots back up home?
A bit better than the Scots.
A bit better than the Scots. We'll leave it there. We'll let you guys have a cheers and we'll let you get on your way.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, guys.
Especially when
Cheers,
you've
George.
got Nicola Sturgeon about.
We'll cut that. Cut. Cheers.